You're listening to the November 22nd, 2020 reading of Blossom Goodchild's channeling with the Federation of Light.
Hello there. So many loved your information on the I Am mantra last week. Thank you. However, others shared concerns of skipping over any announcement news and felt let down. Guess you can't win 'em all. Okay, I find myself in a bit of a dilemma. I often get sent links to clips asking if they may be the announcement. Last night I got sent one which was of Mr. T, not the one from the A-Team, announcing the changes he was to bring as of January the 1st regarding the price of medicines and basically bringing the big pharma companies down to their knees. Now, whether for or against this man, whether this came from the man in the moon or indeed Noddy, we all surely want that to happen. The big pharma, without question in my eyes, is corrupt and of the dark. He stated a few times this is a big, big announcement. Yet interestingly enough, not a whisper of it on mainstream media, which to me speaks volumes. Is this the big announcement? For you have said everyone will hear of it.
Welcome to you, Blossom, and to each one who listens to that which we have to say, coming from their heart and not their head. We can feel you are of trepidation asking of this.
Yes, I am, very much so. As you know, yet maybe your readers don't, I do not tune into you until this time, so as not to be influenced in any way by my thoughts, and so that this discussion is fresh. Yet I feel I need to ask about this as it seems huge to me, and yet I know we are not about politics, yet it's sometimes hard to avoid.
We appreciate your concerns, Blossom, on the many layers that they come from. What we would say is this. No, this is not the huge announcement. Because when the huge announcement does arrive, it will not, cannot, be slipped through one's fingers. It will not be able to remain unheard or unmentioned. For it shall be for all to know about. It will not be kept from your MSM, as it will not be able to be missing in action.
Well, that settles that then. Thank you.
Let us further reassure you, Blossom, and those who feel the same as you, waiting. The announcement will come. Yet we would say, in a package.
Meaning many things wrapped up in one.
Yes, meaning exactly that. Yet not everything shall be revealed at once. It would be too much. Remember, this is a divine plan, and each step of the way has been so carefully discussed and monitored. When you are able to know more of which we speak, you will understand how intricate and precise this plan is, and you will accept that the waiting, one's impatience, was so very much required in order for every minute detail to be carried out.
I'm not going to ask about a time frame. Many say the elections are not over, and you said it will be before the elections, and truly, I don't want to retract back to that state of thought. So, what happens now?
You carry on. No matter how many hearts will sink at that statement, no matter how many tired and weary beings feel they do not have the strength to carry on, you know that you will. You also know you have the freedom to choose whether or not you remain a warrior of light on this journey with us, or jump off this path and onto another. You know, dearest souls, you know you are in this to the end. You know you are here for this purpose. Those of you who feel so lost and alone, those who question our words, those who do not feel strong enough to continue, will find more strength, find more enthusiasm, find more courage, because even if they so choose to remove themselves from that which we have to say, at some point they will jump back on board, maybe not with us, yet with another that takes them on a different path, and yet all shall gather at the arranged meeting point. Each one has the right to get there by their own method of transport.
And why did I choose a snail?
We accept that it must feel like that for many. Yet from where we are,
The snail is making progress, slowly but surely.
and is it not carrying its home on its back? In the same way you carry your home in your hearts?
Yep. Yet now and then it wouldn't go amiss to hop into the pouch of a passing kangaroo just to give us the bounce we need, and to feel that, if only for a time, we're moving forward in leaps and bounds.
As we have said, and it is necessary to repeat many things, Blossom, there will come a time when you may contemplate, look back on these days, and wish you could snuggle up safe inside that shell. There is to come so much turmoil, as we have stated, and yet there shall be so much love, compassion, acceptance, and understanding required. Not only from within the self, yet for others that feel caught up in the whirlwind and have no idea how or where to land. Yet when they do, you shall be there, wherever they may find themselves within their awakening, and help them to their feet, and hold their hand as you guide them through.
Yet not everyone will want to come, will they?
Many shall be so lost, they will choose to remain as they were, or take their leave from the disruption and chaos, and send their love from elsewhere, from a place where they feel safe. Yet the ground crew shall remain, holding the light, holding the love, holding the hands of those who are afraid. The time, dearest, most benevolent souls, is upon you now, when you can feel your strength lifting, when you are knowing rather than pretending to know, when you feel inside your hearts the truth, because the truth is to be presented in so many ways. We do not speak here of just the truth, of all that has been hidden regarding the Dark One's manipulation and abhorrent ways. For indeed, these things, these people, shall be exposed, and their behaviors shall be presented to all. Yet we speak too of the truth, the light of the truth of who you actually are.
Actually are?
Yes, Blossom, for the darkness continues to fall and break down truths of who you are, truths of who you can be, truths of what you will once again become, will be offered to you on a plate.
What? So I'm about to find out I'm actually a fruit platter? Just couldn't resist.
Yes. We just couldn't resist. Yet, to become a little more down to basics, we ask you to hold on to certain facts. The fact that as more darkness is revealed for what it was, and is literally dispersed of, you will discover more and more that is of the light. These light frequency, high vibe discoveries, reveals, will feel like you are in touch with home.
E.T. phone home type of thing.
Well, shall we say, the knowing that one's Wi-Fi is far more accurate and speedy than the old-fashioned dial-up.
Nice analogy, chaps.
Consider the change in frequencies and vibrational shifts when one's freedom begins to shine through. Where one's right as a human sovereign being can be indulged in for the betterment of all that is. When the energy of darkness can no longer interfere and use its agenda to keep you confined and restricted in of a place that is not where you belong. Dearest friends, indeed there is a lot more to come. And not only will your world seem upside down, you will feel like you are stuck on the spin cycle. It will seem like this for quite a time. Yet, no, the turmoil will end. And everything will come out clean and smelling of roses. Eventually. We ask that you let go of time frames.
Easier said than done, yet I know exactly what you mean.
Rise up, dearest, delightful souls. Rise up in strength. Rise up in love. Rise up in light. Rise up in truth. Rise up into the being of knowing that you know you are.
You know that we're doing our best, don't you?
Indeed. Even on what you consider off days, we know you are still doing the very best you can.
Under the circumstances.
Under these extreme circumstances, within these extreme circumstances. We love you. We ask that you love yourselves more and more. Keep telling your being how much you love it. It needs to know. It needs to feel loved by you. It is part of the plan.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am the light, I am the love, I am the truth, I am. In gratitude, in loving service, I am. And the link mentioned in this channeling will be put in the description box below. Please remember, I am a messenger for these conversations, finding myself in uncharted waters and doing the best I can to stay afloat. Thank you for your understanding.